What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Northeast Florida Surf Fishing Forecast. Hope you've had a chance to fish the last few days like we talked about, because already today, Friday morning, winds are northeast at 14 with gusts to 25, and it's only supposed to pick up. They're actually supposed to get up to 20 to 30 miles an hour with higher gust. Saturday, northeast 15 to 25, and then Sunday, northeast 10 to 15. So it's going to be quite rough most of the weekend. And if you're looking at water temperatures, Flagler's 70 right now. Jacksonville, Jacks Beach, 66. It actually came up 2 degrees, but Fernandina is 64. That's all going to change too with this northeaster. And looking ahead to next Tuesday, you're looking at a high of 49 with a low in the mid 30s. That's what they're calling for right now. And the northwest wind at about 20 miles an hour. So if you want pompano, you're going to have to go south, and probably even further south, because I imagine that water temperature in Flagler is going to drop after the next few days as well. But if you fished in Jacks Beach, you'll see there's not a lot of pompano, but there are some. How's it going, Marcio? The sand fleas are near impossible to find. I found some on Tuesday by digging down about 6 to 8 inches. Yeah, the wind is already up. Well, Marcel, you should be good then. The pompano should be headed your way if they're not already there. Just check the water temp. If it's around 70, it should be game on. The whiting a bit pretty good up here in Northeast Florida. And like I said, the pompano have been scattered. There have been some nice ones caught, though. Some 18s, 19s, a lot of 16s. I've seen a few limits caught, but most of the limits are coming up further south. Yeah, Flagler's a good area. Right now, Flagler water temp 70, so Flagler, Ormond, all of that area should be full of pompano right now. And should be some sand fleas down there, guys. So if you live up here in Northeast Florida, I don't know, you're going to have to probably fish the river this weekend. It's just not looking good with this winds. Maybe Sunday. What's up, Matt? Yeah, maybe Sunday on the low tide, if the surf will come down. It's supposed to pick up 5 to 6 foot on today and Saturday. So maybe Sunday on the low tide, you'll be able to fish, but better pick up some Sinker Guy Sputniks if you want to hold. And the water's still beautiful right now, but that's probably going to change as that wind picks up and gets the runouts and all of that cranking. It's going to sandy up real nice. Jacks Beach, I was looking at by the pier, man, we really have some major erosion that went on. There's about a 4-foot drop up there by the dunes. But it's created some nice cuts along the beach. It's just a shame this time last year we had water temperature around 71, and we were just catching everything up here in Northeast Florida. So it looks like we're going to be looking at an early winter of mostly whiting, which is okay. We'll get some big whiting. That water temperature drops, I'll be bringing out the Diet Pepsi to soak the shrimp in to get them fish to bite. Yeah, you better be in Ormond or New Smyrna for sure. It's, man, that water temperature is taking a drop fast this year. Like I said, last year at this time, 71 degrees. In fact, we were catching fish quite consistently all the way into the second week of December last year in Northeast Florida. We're catching drum, redfish, flounder, speckled trout. There's even a 37-inch snook caught by Randy using a sand flea. We were catching sand fleas all the way into December last year. But after that last northeaster, about 2 weeks ago, where it dropped the water temperature about 10 degrees in a matter of 4 or 5 days, the sand fleas dug down, and we might not see them back up until the spring. Because just looking at the next 30-day forecast, man, we don't have much in the way of warmth and no south wind. If we had some south wind, it would, the air warms up quite fast, and the sand fleas will come to the top. But right now they're down deep, and it's crazy because the whiting that I caught, they all had sand fleas in them, so they're able to find them. They're digging in that coquina, I guess, at high tide, and the permit was full of sand fleas as well when I cleaned him. But that's all I got. Hope you guys can get out there and fish. If you go in the river, maybe get some reds, some trout. Try to avoid the flounder. We still got to wait a few few days before they open back up. And I'm afraid after this next cold front coming, that's going to make even the flounder harder to catch. My buddy had one yesterday fishing. He had an 8-pound flounder. So there's some studs around, but what can you do? You can't keep them. So that's how that goes. If you got any questions or comments, leave them. And hope everyone enjoys their weekend. If it's too windy to fish, tie some rigs. Remember, put those rigs up. If you don't use them this year, you can always use them next spring. We'll catch y'all later.